One of the biggest concerns about my game is that there's no way to play by yourself. Since release, circular chess, along with my other modes, were practically hard-coded to only be playable online through Steam. This is a problem, of course, since a lot of people don't have many friends that are interested in chess, plus it's inconvenient to have to find someone to play with whenever you want to play. So the obvious solution was to teach an AI how to play. But AI algorithms are complicated. So after weeks of banging my head against a wall, tinkering with search trees, I finally have something functional. I'm not going to go into crazy detail, but for my circular chess AI, I use the minimax algorithm. To put it simply, it takes all moves in a given position, then looks at all the moves in each of these positions, and so on and so on. For games like tic-tac-toe, it's fairly easy to search the entire tree of possible moves to find moves that guarantee that you don't lose. But for chess, the number of possible solutions is astronomical, so we have to take shortcuts. Instead of searching the tree until we find a winning position, we can only go down the tree a few steps before the amount of work that the computer has to do is simply impossible. Assuming each chess position has 30 possible moves, the computer has to analyze 30 raised to the power of your depth positions, meaning that a depth of 6 would have it analyzing 729 million positions, and 7 would already be 21.9 billion. There are ways to get this number down significantly, but the fact remains that you can't get very far down the tree since the complexity grows exponentially. So what we have to do is only search down to a certain depth, then give each of these resulting positions an evaluation based on what we as humans think is a good chess position. Negative values are good for black, and positive values are good for white. Then we work our way back up the tree, picking the best evaluation for black on its moves, and the best evaluation for white on its moves. Once we get to the first branch right below the current position, we pick the move that results in the best evaluation for the player. Since circular chess has more than twice as many squares as standard chess, this exponential growth is even more of an issue. The queen alone can move to up to 44 squares at once. This, along with my limited knowledge of AI algorithms, limits my bot to a depth of 5. The result is a bot that doesn't make easy blunders and can think of quick tactics, but is likely significantly worse than strong human players. Thankfully, I am not one of those people. But as a quick side note, I had to modify the rules again. After my first couple of games, it became apparent that the additional pawns were far too weak. This, along with these pawns no longer being defended by the bishop, left the rook extremely vulnerable to early attacks from the queen. The knights in the center were also far too vulnerable, and having to defend 4 of them was a lot to keep track of. So in this updated setup, I have entirely removed the squares that the extra pawns were on, swapped the knight and bishop back to their proper starting positions, and removed half of the central knights. The remaining knights are also shifted so that they still line up with the bishops. So with that out of the way, let's get into the game. So I'm going to be playing white this first game, and from what I've learned, it's still good to get your queen out right away, so that's what I'm going to do. And he responds with the same. I can either attack his knight or defend my knight, because he's going to go for the same thing. So, guess let's try to attack it. And he defends. So what I think I want to do here, I have to be careful not to give up the defense of this pawn, because then my rook's gone. But I also, be nice to maybe kick him out here. But what does that really accomplish? I guess we could also try to attack the knight again. And then this way we could also defend this pawn. Then we have to look out for this move. Yeah, let's go for this. Okay, so the bot moves his knight. I don't know if that's actually a good move. It does attack my knight, but I can... Oh, I see. Wow, okay. So what it does is make it so I can't defend this knight. Yeah, that might actually just win a knight. Wow. So if I just go for this attack... Yeah, I think I like this move. So if I go here, then he takes this. I can take with queen, and then he can trade if he wants to. Okay, yeah, let's try that. He doesn't take. Oh, okay. So he wants to take my rook. What else is he threatening? There's this. That lineup doesn't really do anything. I guess it kind of... All right, well, we do have... I don't know what he's trying to do. I guess if I take, it's a trade, so that's fine for him. But my rook is still hanging, which I kind of forgot about. So if we defend, takes, then what? I guess we'll try it. Okay, so takes, so I have to take with the queen, otherwise yeah. Then if he trades, I don't see how this is better for him. I kind of have a lot more activity. He doesn't trade. Okay. So this move, what diagonal does he have? It's checkmate and a couple. Could also castle. What does castling leave me with? Same, puts me on the diagonal. It's not great. Let's see. So that square is kind of vulnerable. Can try a mating attack. We have to get our bishop out probably. All right, I don't see too much to do here. Let's just get our rook into the game, I think. So yeah, that could trap. He could trap my rook pretty easily. Okay, let's... yeah, let's just do this. Then I can get onto a fairly open rank. Okay. Interesting. So he retreats. What does this do? Attacks my knight, but not really. Do I have a big attack that he's worried about? So if I go here, I think that's just the move to get the queen to move. I don't know. Okay. Did he just... No, it's not quite the same square. He's attacking it still? Or not still. Well, yeah. Yeah, still. He's attacking my rook. He could... Let's see. I can move the pawn and it's still defended. That I could maybe... What can I even take? Nothing. But there are some double attack possibilities. I think it's really interesting. Could I get this? Where could I get this? It still wouldn't be checkmate. What if I eventually get the rook here with a queen? What? Oh, I need the queen to be right where the knight is, so maybe here. That would at least win a bishop. All that has to start with my pawn. So I think we... Quick sanity check. Okay. Yeah, okay, let's go for it. If we lose, we lose. Plus I'm also defended by the knight. So yeah, that's fine. Okay. Now what does this do? So I still have this, potentially. I don't know if this really does anything. Attacking my knight now. Okay, it does do something. So, yeah, that wouldn't be good. But if I do this quick enough, I don't know if I can. I have to get the queen to here. And that only really wins a bishop. So here, here, here. So you have to... He doesn't really have anything with the queen, but... I guess any of these would block my rook from coming in. It's probably not the best plan then. It's also attacking my bishop, which I have to be careful of, but that's fine. Think... Is castling dumb here? I think it's good, actually, because all these pieces are on this side. Not that it really matters, because you can get over here super easily. Let's go for it, so I can get my rook in. Okay, what does this do? Not much of anything. Here, maybe, no. Not very close to that either, but it's possible. So, I think I can just get my rook into the game. That's not good. Yeah. All right, we're down a bit. We're down a knight. Excuse me. I can. Is there any way we can trap this? I don't have any checks. So this would be a check if I get my bishop here with this pawn out of the way. But that's not how that would go. If I can get this pawn to move. I could also... That wouldn't work at all. Where could I get my... Can't do anything with the bishop. This pawn is hanging. Just now realizing. So if I take the pawn... Not quite where I want it to be. Okay, let's just do that for now. Oh, that pawn's hanging. I did miss that. Okay, but now I don't think anything else is hanging. Can attack this, but no, that doesn't really work. Just kind of pins it. I can attack the queen. Does that work? This check. Oh, that's not good. Okay, that's not defended. If we go here, that does. Yeah, that defends it. But then what? Okay, I like this move. Okay, knight comes in. What do you want to do? This check is a thing. Is that defended? No. So, actually, yeah, I like that. Okay. Move this pawn. Discover attack on the queen. It's defended by this bishop still. No checks that work. There's this one. Can block with pawn, then it's defended by this queen. Okay, let's try that. So pawn comes in. He does win this pawn then. So maybe it wasn't the best. I can also... No, if I black with rook, that's bad. Okay. So we're losing another pawn. I believe that's the worst that happens. Yeah, okay. Now this is hanging. No, it's not. It's still defended by the bishop. So one thing I could do here. Oh, I can attack the queen. Then there's this check, but that's fine. Can't go here, here, here. And then, okay, yeah. Okay. So that attacks the bishop. And if I move it to safety, can't do that check. Can... The knight's kind of menacing. We can attack. Do we survive the check? I think so. Okay. I blundered a rook. Nice. Is that... Yeah, that was a double attack. There was... I had to go for this move. Okay, not looking good, but he also hasn't developed any of his pieces, which might just be a bug. Okay, so this square would take a bit, but maybe I can get it to not see a checkmate if I... So here, I need it to be defended. I don't think that's realistic, but maybe. Especially if so I can pin this pawn. Actually, okay, this works. So I can go here. It'll probably just move this pawn up, but that gets me a move. Okay, let's do this. I think this can work. What did I just lose? Another pawn. Okay. Oh, it's a check as well. Okay. I'm not quite losing yet, but this is getting worse. I just wanted another rook, didn't I? Yeah. This is looking dire, to say the least. But I still have this. Let's take. That doesn't quite attack what I want it to attack. So there's this check. Yeah. What does it do? Okay, that's defended. So I can block and then this check, or I can block and then block here, and then this check. I think I like... which one do I like better? So here, then here. I also just realized that my bishop is now pinned, unless I can go here eventually. So that's fine. So this one... Is there even a check here? No, right? Okay. Okay. Interesting. Oh, that check. Get me out to there. It's not a threat yet, I don't think. So let's go here. Try to do my thing. So here, then what? Oh, then I could take the knight as well. I'm probably just gonna get checkmated soon though. Okay, goes for the check. Let's keep oh, so if I keep defending, then there's this check. So if we're just go here, he comes back. It's kind of perpetual-ish. If I go up here, then that's bad. That'll probably lose me a bishop soon. Plus, he also has more checks. This is the only way to not get checked next move. And this isn't under attack yet, so that's... Well, there's also these two. Oh, but the queen, obviously. Let's go here. This square. does that do? He has another check. And obviously that one, but now I can at least kind of run away. Did that lose me anything? Not yet. Oh, the pawn. Okay. Doesn't take it. So another check. And I can block with... Oh, that loses the knight. That's not good. Unless... What can I do? Nothing. Yeah, nothing. So... He does still have this check if I'm not careful, or this one. So I have to keep the bishop there. Oh, okay, well, this almost works. So I can lose a pawn instead of the knight, because this defends it. Then I lose 2 pawns, I believe. Okay, well, this is almost resignable, but... Okay, I want to keep his queen out of the center, because if my last-ditch effort plan is going to work... Okay, interesting. Just moves his knight. What does that do? So that means I can... Okay, so I can safely move here. Oh, he's attacking my queen. Right. Okay. I cannot safely move there then. So I want to be on this diagonal. So I think this is just the only move. That loses the... okay, wait. So I need to keep defending the bishop. Okay. So if I go here, then the bishop has to go here next. But then I can't slip in. Okay, well, we have to do this, I think. It also defends this pawn, which is good. This check is a thing. I can block with a knight. Just take a pawn, yeah. And that attacks my queen again. Okay. So I'm running out of options. That leads to a check, or a fork. No, not a fork. What am I thinking? You have to get here. I can't afford to, I can't afford to give up that. Unless, what's this diagonal looking like? Go here, but I think that's probably just too late. It's desperate. Okay. So check. This square is defended, which is good. Interesting. So there's what? The square is defended. There's this check incoming. It's basically checkmate, but I'm curious if it'll see this. Oops. So it's what, this square? Yeah. It's not a checkmate still, but it's close. In fact, if I can get this guy here before I lose everything, then it will be. Actually, even if... So I go here and then check, moves here. That's mate. So if I go here, that's checkmate. If I go... What do I have? Okay, all I have to do is survive like a couple moves. So what if I go here? I can't get checked again, I believe, except for what? This one, which is defended. Okay. Interesting. Oh, blocking the pawn. Good. Okay. Good job. Yeah. So, this, okay, I didn't noticed this before, but I can at least attack the queen. It's defended. It's probably too late still, but getting this rook in... Where does that go? Here? It's not good. She takes the knight. So... Ugh, what do I have to do now? This knight's about to fall. And that's kind of pretty much the end. So if I go here, here, but that takes way too long. Okay, so here, then I can at least win a rook back, but that's kind of, I need more than that. That's not going to happen. So, oh, wow. Okay, well, the queen's also defending that diagonal. Okay. Okay, whatever. We'll try to win the rook, see what happens. I kind of just want to see it find a checkmate. Okay, so the knight's gone. So, what? That was quick. Is that... No, not checkmate, but I found that really quick. Okay. I didn't have to process that. So let's go here. That's checkmate. Okay, well, that's the game. All right, so, well, it beat me with white. I know I blundered a lot, but still kind of cool to see it do its thing. With only a depth of 5, which I'm not sure if that's high compared to other bots, but yeah. So I'll probably have to nerf the bot before release, have multiple difficulties. Definitely have this one available, but have weaker versions so if people want to play and actually not get crushed like I just did. But yeah, anyways, I hope you enjoyed watching. This bot will be available, I believe, sometime next week. And with Christmas, that might mess up my working time, but I hope you enjoyed. I hope you're excited to play against the bot, and I'll see you in the next one.